The man who stabbed a Lyman police officer last summer has been sentenced to a lengthy prison term. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, the man who stabbed a Lyman police officer with a knife last summer has been sentenced to prison. Despite being injured, the officer was able to detain 37-year-old Jeremy Torres until mutual aid was able to provide backup and take Torres into custody. On Thursday in district court, he was sentenced to 25 to 30 years in prison for attempted first-degree murder, 10 to 20 years for use of a deadly weapon to commit a felony, 10 years for witness tampering, and another 10 to 20 years for second-degree assault on an officer. All four convictions carry a 10-year mandatory minimum prison sentence. Well, a Scottsbluff man who is set to be sentenced next week to at least 3 years in prison has been arrested on new charges stemming from a pursuit earlier this month. Eric Escalera was arrested last Tuesday following an investigation where he had pointed a gun at a resident before fleeing in a car, leading officers on a high-speed pursuit, and crashing through a fence. Charges in the newest case include use of a firearm to commit a felony, terroristic threats, and flight to avoid arrest. He was arraigned on Wednesday and has an October 24th preliminary hearing. He's also scheduled to be sentenced on October 27th after pleading no contest to a charge of possession of meth with intent to distribute. And a 29-year-old Alliance man will be spending at least 3 years in prison following a Nebraska State Patrol child pornography investigation. In May, Angela Warfield was charged with 6 counts of possession of child pornography and 1 count of manufacturing child pornography, with court documents indicating the charges stemmed from a 4-month investigation with acts involving a 15-year-old. On October 10th, he pleaded no contest to a single charge of manufacturing visual depiction of sexual explicit conduct, and in exchange for his plea, the 6 child porn possession charges were dropped. Warfield faces a maximum of 50 years in prison and will have to register as a sex offender when he's sentenced on November 27th in Box Butte County District Court. We'll have more news right after this.
The journey of a dream becoming reality. When we're young, a dream develops into a passion. That passion continues to manifest and grows as you do. It becomes all you want to do and all you want to be. It gives you direction. It drives you. Then, your dream has become a reality. When that dream is ready to be reality, Platte Valley Bank will be with you every step of the way.
Are you looking for the perfect place to hold a wedding, family reunion, holiday office party, or business meeting? Well, look no further. The Hampton Inn and Suites Hotel and Conference Center is just the place for you. We're a full-service banquet facility that can host up to 400 of your guests. Stop in and see our spacious open-concept meeting rooms and begin planning your special event or family gathering today. Let us do the work for you so you can enjoy your guests. For personal service, stop by the Hampton Inn and Suites front desk.
Welcome back. 3 Panhandle businesses were honored with the Governor's Wellness Award at the recent Panhandle Safety and Wellness Conference and Awards Luncheon in Gering last month. VistaBeam received the Sower Award, which is a stepping stone to the Grower Award, and are planting the seeds for wellness. Panhandle Public Health District received the Grower Award for growing the seeds for wellness at their organizations, while Chadron Community Hospital received the Harvester Award, which is for businesses that are reaping the benefits of an advanced wellness program, a developed wellness culture, and can demonstrate high-quality outcomes. The 6th Leading Light Award recipient was also honored. That was Dan Newhoff with Box Butte General Hospital, who was nominated for the prestigious award. Well, a Panhandle program seeking to grow the rural healthcare workforce pipeline is one of 2 organizations to receive an award from the group Women Investing in Nebraska. The Nebraska Panhandle Area Health Extension Center in Scottsbluff will use its $110,000 grant for Connecting Students to Healthcare Opportunities program. That serves 500 youths in 17 western Nebraska counties by offering fun and educational hands-on healthcare-focused experiences. Center Executive Director Tammy Feringer said her team was thrilled and humbled to be selected as the 2023 Nonprofit Award recipient. Members contributed personally to make the grants possible, and since 2011 has awarded more than $1.9 million in grants to 24 organizations.
To sum up the past 20 years in one word, exceptional. It's one of our core values. But our people have been truly exceptional. Our customer support has been exceptional. In 20 years, where will Allo be? When we started, we were just a business fiber company. Then the demand came from residential. Now the products of both business and residential just continue to expand. We've got to start with customers' needs and always work backwards. The customers will tell us, and our teammates will take.
Culture trumps everything else.
In my years, I've never worked for a company that treats people the way this one does.
It is my passion for agriculture that brought me here in the first place, but not only that, there's a huge family-oriented atmosphere within the 21st Century Equipment.
I love working for 21st. They found something in me that I didn't know in myself. An intern to where I'm at now is such a great opportunity, and that is what this company is about.
Now, sports from the FNBO Sports Desk. FNBO, the great big small bank.
Time for the early week sports update here on the TV side of things for today. This past Friday night, Scottsbluff High School put on their big recognition event with the unveiling of the inaugural class for the Scottsbluff High School Activities Hall of Fame. There were a total of 19 individuals, 4 coaches, 2 contributors, and numerous teams, all part of the first induction class. Scottsbluff Activities Director Dave Hawksworth front and center with this big undertaking.
We do have kind of a thought process behind it where we would like to try to see if we can get caught up in 3 years. So our goal is probably somewhere around 20 to 25 a year for these first 3 years, and then I feel like our committee believes that we can be caught up to where we would probably do somewhere of 4 to 5 per year. So these first years are definitely going to be a little bit more challenging, but I feel once we get caught up, we'll be in good shape.
A big inaugural class meant plenty of work for everyone on the committee that was tasked in narrowing down this first class for induction.
We started meeting back in probably January. The first thing we started to do was look at a criteria, kind of like, and we, not gonna lie, we didn't rob from, we found something that we liked, and we made a few adjustments that we felt that were good for Scottsbluff, but we came up with a criteria and for athletes, coaches, contributors, and kind of started looking at the process. And then we really honestly are starting tonight with the ones that are in the Nebraska High School Hall of Fame first, along with a few others.
A great night for all the past athletes, coaches, and contributors at SHS, and something to build on for the future with plenty more induction ceremonies to come.
Yeah, what we want to do is, because we just have so much proud, rich history at Scottsbluff, and I think it's one of the things that you're seeing here. People love getting together and being back with their friends and talking. And Cheryl Harvey's on our committee. She's a retired teacher, and she's got great connections with all those girls on that track team, and they brought them to the volleyball game last night. And so that's what it's all about. To me, it's almost like another mini class reunion per se, but we're getting them here to be able to, enjoy time with each other again.
Scottsbluff High School holding their initial Hall of Fame induction ceremony this past Friday night. While that was going on inside Scottsbluff High School, it was rivalry football just a few paces away at Bearcats Stadium. Scottsbluff hosting Gering, and the Bearcats picking up their 14th straight win over the Bulldogs, a 27-0 final that featured Scottsbluff running the ball on 61 of their 62 offensive plays. Sebastian Boyle ripped off 214 yards on the ground with a pair of touchdowns, plus place kicker Talon McDonald drilled a pair of first-half field goals. Gering could not get much going on offense throughout the night with a total of just 144 yards of offense. Reese Knight led Gering in offensive yards but was under siege all night long while trying to drop back to pass. Scottsbluff currently 13 in Class B power points at 4-4 with a home game Friday against winless Lexington to close out the regular season. Gering will finish their year at home against a Hastings team that's headed to the postseason. A few upcoming sports events for us on the network include home volleyball tonight and tomorrow for Gering. On Wednesday, the Cougar volleyball team, they'll be in action at NJC in Sterling, Colorado. And Thursday, playoff football at home for Bridgeport against Alma in round 1 of the D1 bracket. And Thursday night, Scottsbluff hosting Torrington in volleyball to close out their regular season. That's the latest today from the FNBO Sports Desk.
Let's take a look at your community calendar, brought to you by Riverstone Bank. The community calendar is brought to you by Riverstone Bank. We're local and we love our community.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Platte Valley Bank, we want to help you take advantage of every adventure. We know you have plans, goals, and dreams. Let us help you with them. Whether you are just starting the business you have always imagined or looking to grow your existing one, we have a business loan to fit your needs. Stop in and see us at Platte Valley Bank and let us help make your dreams a reality. You belong here. Platte Valley Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And finally tonight, the Next Young Professionals have donated $9,000 to the Riverside Discovery Center with the proceeds from their annual Best in the West Beer and Wine Fest fundraiser. During Friday's check presentation at the zoo, Next President Taylor Ekman explained why they chose RDC as this year's benefactor.
I mean, I grew up here and I know a lot of the board members did too, and I came to the zoo a ton when I was a kid and want to see it still be available for, my kids and other future generations to come. So I'm glad it's going to the zoo for sure.
She also said that hosting the event at the zoo made things a lot easier to showcase RDC and the importance it has to the community. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.